Hello. Hi. It's me again. I said I was on yesterday and here I am again today.
She's on repeat today.
I am repeat. So, and I have Terrellee with me today. So I'm grateful that she was able to say yes. I forced her. I tied her down and said, you have to. Yeah, no, not really. So we're so glad that you're here with us. Hello, everyone. Some of you are cold. Some of us are hot. So yeah, it's very sunny here today. So
it's nice.
Yes, it is. So we're glad that you're here with us. Are we good? Can everyone hear us? We're good? Yeah, okay, perfect. So yeah, thanks, Gail.
I know.
So glad that, that you're not going to be, well, okay, let me backtrack here just for a second. Allison and Chris and Sherry and Cindy are in Paducah. So the rest of us here get to
fill in for them.
To fill in. So you saw me yesterday. You'll see me today. You'll see me tonight. You'll see me. You'll see me Friday. It's the
Jackie show.
So I'm like, okay, yeah. So I hope you don't get sick of me before the end of the week. But we wish our fun ladies there, Chris and Allison and Sherry and Cindy, the best, and hope that you're all doing well. That you're working hard and meeting some fun people and having a great time. But we sure miss you.
Yes, we
do.
For
sure. So hopefully everything is going well. So welcome today. We're so glad all of you are here with us. Once again, this is Terrellee. She's here with me today, and I'm eternally grateful that she said she would come on with me today.
That's always fun.
We have a fun show planned. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Where thing number 1, we make you smile. Hopefully we'll do that today.
Yes.
Thing number 2 is something to learn. And 3 is a sneak peek for tonight. So,
yes.
All right. Are we ready?
We are.
Okay.
We are ready.
Let's go.
Okay.
Oh yeah, yes. So okay, we're rolling.
All right. Welcome
Okay.
back.
Well, we just heard from Marcia that she says that they checked in, meaning probably the girls,
Oh, yes.
and they were goofing off.
Does that surprise you?
Not in the least.
That crew?
Yeah, no, I bet they're into some big time trouble
Oh,
already.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
So, yes. So, hi, Vicki. Hi, William, Sandra. It's so good to Lisa. It's good to see all of your names. I wish I could say faces.
I know.
But it's good to see all of you today.
Definitely.
So we have a couple funnies, and
Okay.
we have also something that's not, it will make you smile. Something heartwarming. How does that sound?
We like heartwarming.
Heartwarming for sure. All right, so let's get started. I'll do one and you can read one.
That
Does
sounds
work?
good to me. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay, here's the first one. Remember, people will see your quilts long after you are gone, not your housework. Isn't that true?
It is true.
I've seen that one too with kids. I think I've heard that saying too.
Oh.
So, yeah. All right, this next one.
Okay.
You get to do this one because Terrellee, every Friday, she always brings a treat, and it's always a cake or something yummy from Costco.
We love those Costco cakes.
Yes. So this next one is for you.
Oh, okay.
So
All
now I
right.
expect you to cut your cake next time you bring one. I want you to cut it like this.
Okay. No. How quilters cut a cake. That is perfect. I love it.
Ooh, doesn't that look delicious?
Actually, it really does look
And
really
it
good.
almost looks like a Costco
I know
cake,
it does.
doesn't it?
Yeah.
So we all need to have ours cut like that.
All right. I'll go get a Costco cake.
I have the picture on my phone, so I'll send it to you.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, but doesn't that looks delicious.
It does. Yes.
Okay, here's another one. I'm terrified of vowels. Why? Only sometimes. Oh. I had to do that because my grandsons love dinosaurs.
Oh.
And so
That's cute.
Yeah. All right. And here the next one is a typical Jackie joke.
Okay.
Sort of. Okay. It's just a funny sign.
We have frozen ice. Oh my gosh. I wonder where that's at.
Can you believe that?
No.
Frozen
ice? Wow.
Oh, yes. So this last one is just a thought that, I don't know, I was trying to be a little not so, maybe a heartwarming. Here we go.
Okay.
So this is the next one. Today, take a few minutes to sit quietly and just be thankful for all that you have.
Oh, amen.
Isn't that?
Yeah.
I think sometimes that lose that. And don't you always feel better when you're thankful for things? There's so many things. I was just looking around at everyone that I work with, my family, all of those fun things.
Yeah.
That I'm so thankful for. Thankful for the weather. Thankful. Yeah. So anyway, so there you have it. That's our thing number 1.
Okay.
It was
Sherry. Yes, I have done the lemon one before. It is
Oh
delicious.
yes. Well, all of them.
They are.
Everything. The peanut butter one that
oh my gosh, the peanut butter chocolate pie.
Oh, that was it's so delicious.
Yes.
Yes. So the pieces will be so small. But that's okay, because that's a big cake.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Yes. So anyway, so we're really grateful that you're here with us today. So I thank all of you for making my life happy and for being there, even though I have not personally met all of you, but I am grateful. So thank you to you.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us every
Yes.
day.
And thank you for, putting up with some of our sillinesses. Is that
What?
a word?
Us?
Sillinesses?
Sillinesses?
Sillinesses. I don't think that's a word.
I don't think it is, but that's okay. I like it.
I always make up words anyway. So if you know that about me, I say whatever.
And she
There's
does.
a lot. Yeah. There's a lot of people that do. So, all right. So we have something really fun to talk about today for theme number 2. Today, of course, is the 24th. And what happens on the 24th?
It is towel day.
It
Towel and
is.
hot pad day.
Yes. Kitchen towels on the 24th.
Yep.
Is that what we call it? No.
The kitchen set. Or
The kitchen something on the 24th. So we have a really darling one this time.
Oh,
they're all really cute. But I'm going to talk about this one today. And I'm going to give you, I'll lay them out here. I'm going to give you some little pointers. Here's this the towels. We're going to talk about the towels and how to attach this bottom piece so that when you get your kits, you'll be able to know what we're talking about and how we're doing it. And then we'll talk a little bit about applique and maybe just some hints and tricks. But here is the cute little, Debbie is the one that designed this month. And there is the cute hot pad that she has designed. Isn't that cute?
It is adorable.
Who doesn't love strawberries and lemons, right? It just makes you so happy.
It does.
So
makes me pucker.
Yes. Okay, that was funny. All right. Thanks, Terrellee. All right. So this is really a cute set. So if you have not gotten yours yet,
you better hurry.
There is still time. I heard that we were getting down to the wire. So make sure if you want them to get on and get those today.
Yes.
So this is what we're going to talk about today. So what I have done already is you'll have enough to do fabric. You'll have enough fabric to do 2 towels, the yellow and the green. And so I have already, this is actually number 4 on your assembly instructions, but I did this the very first. So what you're wanting to do is to take out one of your towel, either it's the green one or the yellow one. And there is a stitching line right here. And we are going to cut off 1/4 of an inch past the stitching line. And the reason why we want to just cut off that, it's basically cutting off the hem.
Yeah.
Because it's really bulky. And when you start to sew it, if you don't, then your machine will have a hard time going over that. So we're going to just cut that 1/4 inch above the sewing line. You can't really see it because it's yellow. It matches the towel. So I went ahead and I already cut that off. So I'm just going to throw this in the garbage.
Okay.
Unless you want it for your hair as a
What
tie.
hair?
I said me. Or you can save it if you're a saver, for sure. All right. So that is the first thing that we're going to do. The second thing that we're going to do is we're going to cut out. It tells us on our instructions. Here's this colorful instruction. It gives you the applique pieces. It gives you the instructions on how to do that, the towels and the hot pad. So it's great. And it tells you how many pieces that we'll talk about that when we get to the applique. But first, what we're going to do is we're going to assemble the band on the towel. So you're going to cut a 4.5 by 21.5. And she says to cut it at least 1/2 to 1 inch wider than the towel. So we're using Kimberbell fabrics, and Kimberbell fabrics are just barely 22.5. So on this one, I just cut the selvage off. is what I did. And then use the whole piece because we will tuck it in at the end. So what you're going to do is you're going to take the band and we're going to put some fusible backing on the wrong side of this. And I am actually, I didn't go all the way to the edge either because I didn't want the extra bulk when I'm turning it.
That makes total sense.
So I'm just going to leave a little bit on each end. Okay. Do you want to press that?
Sure.
And press that in?
Okay.
While she is doing that, then you're also going to cut a 2.5 by 5, a 4. No, take that back. A 2.5 by 21.5 piece of the stripe fabric that's in your kit. So then you will have a piece for each of the band, which is this part right here. Let me show you. It's the band here on both of the kitchen towels, and it also is on your hot pad, this cute little ruffle. So you will cut 2.5 inches off, and then the rest of it will be used for your hot pad. So you'll cut that, and then you're going to press that in half so that you have a fold and the two raw edges are together. So once you do that, then you're ready to sew it together, and you'll be amazed at how quickly this really comes together.
Okay.
So what we're going to do now is we are going to take our band and we're going to put raw edge to raw edge, and we're going to take a 1/4 inch. And it's okay because this is from a different manufacturer, so sometimes the fabrics are just a titch longer, and that's okay because we can cut that off. So I'm going to put my 2 raw edges of the folded over stripe to the raw edge on the top of the pink, and you'll do the exact same thing on the other towel. So you'll do steps 1 through 5 twice. So I'm going to take it to the sewing machine, and I'm going to start here, and I'm going to sew a 1/4 inch along that raw edge all the way to the end. Okay. I have my machine set up with my regular J foot, and I'm using the Q-2 on the machine because that will set my needle up so that I can use the edge of my presser foot, and then it will be a 1/4 inch seam.
Okay.
Have you done that with your machine?
Well, I don't have this machine.
Oh, well, any machine.
Oh, yes. I have the 1/4 inch. But...
Okay. So yeah, you have different options that you can use the 1/4 inch. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to line up the edge of my J foot, and I'm going to sew all the way down, and I have my stitch length to 2.5 millimeters. So I'm going to sew all the way down. And then the pattern tells us that once we do this, then we're going to press our seam towards the pink or the yellow, depending on which color towel you're doing first. All right. Okay, now you'll see that there's a little overhang there's a little overhang on each side, and I'll just trim that off on both ends. So I'll take and do that really quickly with my rotary blade and my cutter and my ruler, just to get that little bit out of the way. All right. Okay, now I'm going to take it back to the iron, and I'm going to press towards the pink. So if to do that, I always put the pink side up, the side up that I want it to turn to. So I'll take this to this grate machine. I'm going to set my seams, and then I will press it towards the pink. And just to make sure I get it, I'm going to turn it on the other side. This is such a great iron. I love this iron and how flat it does your seams. Doesn't that look beautiful? All right. So I have that. I have that all ready to go. Doesn't that look really nice?
It looks really good.
Oh, yeah, it looks great. So here is the tricky part, and this is why I wanted to kind of explain this to you so that you could go back when you get your kit, is that you're actually going to take your towel, and I'm going to lay it this way so that this is the part that we cut off. Okay, and we are going to align the wrong, I got to make sure I do this right. The right side of the trim, which is this, the right side of your trim, to the wrong side of your towel. Okay.
So we need to flip the towel over. Oh, okay.
So the wrong side of the towel to the right side of, so you can just lay that up. And then we're going to lay this on top. So what is going to happen is I'm going to kind of center that so that I have a little bit of overhang on each side. And every towel is going to be different. I've found when we're doing these that the towels seem to vary. So I'm going to, I'm just going to pin this. I'm just kind of I'm a pinner, or if you have Wonder Clips, you know, the clippy things, you can use the clippy things. You like how the quilty clips, or whatever they call them.
We all understand. That's the thing.
Yes. And before I sew it, I always want to make sure that this is right, because what I'm going to do is it's going to flip around and go like this. So I did it right, which I'm very proud of myself. So now I'm going to take it to the machine, to the sewing machine, and I'm going to stitch 1/4 of an inch from one end to the other. Okay. And I'm going to do it on this side so I can see it a little bit better. All right. So do I have any questions so far? Have I made it clear? Hunter, do we have any questions? No? So, wow, you guys are awesome. Marilyn, yes, actually they will, if they don't get sold out. So
they're already on sale.
Yes. So they will be if we will show them tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and sew my 1/4 inch seam all the way from one end to the other. And this is this is so simple and an easy way to make a fun band. Now, the reason why we put the fusible backing on it, because if we did not, the fabric is thin enough that you saw the polka dots. You saw the towel underneath.
Oh.
So the reason why we put the fusible backing on it is so that you don't see the towel itself.
Oh.
So it just hides it. So then it just looks a lot better. All right. All righty. So there is our towel that we sewed 1/4 of an inch. So now we're going to take it to the iron and we're going to press this. I am going to actually press it towards the towel, which it helped a lot, because then we're going to go this way. So
makes total sense.
Yes. I'm doing all the fun. Do you want to do this, Terrellee?
Oh, I think you're doing great.
it will just, I'll press it first going.
So Tina's asking, she's trusting the process, but wants to know why. Why we're doing. I understand what you're doing. I just don't understand why.
Okay, because we are, okay, let me show you. This is what we are creating right here, is this part of the towel right here. This part right here, we're attaching it to the towel. So this is what the back side looks like.
I think it looks clean.
Yes, it does. It finishes all of your edges so that you don't have any raw edges. So I went ahead, and I will show you, I went ahead and there's the yellow one. I went ahead and did the green one. And I'll show you what I did here. So once I got it here, then I press it. I press it along the bottom, and there's a little bit of overhang. And so then what I did, I'll show you, is that I just folded in the edge right here so that it's measures right up to the same width as the towel. So it's a finished edge. Does that make sense? Okay, so did I answer your question? Okay, good. All right, so now once I've done that, I will give it a good press again. And then all I have to do to finish it is I'm going to do just a top stitch. Now this is where you could actually do a different color if you wanted to. You could be creative. You could even do a fun decorative edge. I mean, this is where you get to have creative licensing.
Yes.
So then you would go ahead and you would top stitch an 1/8 of an inch all the way around all 4 sides to make it so that it's nice and finished.
Yes.
So then when you're done, I showed this one. Let's show the green one. So then when you're finished, it has and we even did a 1/4 inch along here too, because see, that would be darling to do a decorative stitch around at the top of the yellow. Would be really cute. You could have a lot of fun with this.
Yes.
I mean, even you could even put embroidery on here, a name or something.
Oh my gosh, that'd be so cute.
Before you attached it here, you could put a name, you could put something
up.
Whatever, whatever you wanted to do. I mean, you could even do that on the towel itself. You could make it your own. So I think you would have all kinds of different fun options with this. So that's how you put this band on the kitchen towel. And I think it was fairly easy enough.
Yes.
Okay, good. Well, I hope I explained it well enough so that when you get to doing yours, then you'll be able to say, oh, that's what she did.
Well, it makes more sense to see it done.
Right. And it was a little confusing when I first read it. And so I thought, okay, I'm going to show that today because that way, hopefully that will help you when you're creating and doing this. All right, so that is the band part of the towel. Now, let's talk a little bit about the applique. Okay. Applique is really a lot of fun.
It really is.
Now, you also know that Chris has also digitized these for machine embroidery.
Yes.
So you can actually, but I'm going to show you how to do the old-fashioned way of applique. And there's a bunch of different things so that in your kit, you have everything that you need to, and I'm going to use our Caterpillar to show you how cool this is. I did bring, here's my pencil. What you will want to do is turn your light on. And here's your paper that has the shapes on it. And I have heat and bond light. So I'm going to just trace on here, I'm going to just do the lemon really fast.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to trace one of my lemon pieces. And doesn't that light box underneath?
Oh my gosh, this is
Isn't
great.
that cool? Even
Yes.
though you're you have writing on the other side, sometimes if you have a window or something, you see the stuff on the other side. This way you don't. I love this Caterpillar. And we still have these available on our website. And so if you haven't gotten one yet, you still can. I love mine. So I'm just going to trace one of those. And I will go ahead and I would trace all of my pieces at once.
Yep.
And so for both towels. So here it tells you how many you need to trace. So if I'm doing the lemon, I'll need to trace one of the wedge. And then there's another piece. Let's get the towel so you can see what it looks like. So on the lemon wedge, there are 3 different pieces. There's a bottom, and then there's a little white piece, and then the top. We actually did the rind and the what is the flesh of the lemon the same, but you could do that if you wanted a different color.
Yeah.
You certainly could do it a different color. So, and it tells you right on the pattern that we're going to trace 2 of each of those. So why would we want to trace 2? Do you know? I'll give you a hint.
Oh,
If I bring this over,
the hot
look,
pad.
you also make a cute
right.
little thing on the hot pad. So when it says to trace 2, you're also going to do one of these.
Cute.
Isn't that cute? And you could experiment with color as well. So that's why you're going to trace 2. So I'd go ahead and lay this on here. There's 1, 2, and then it tells us just to rough cut. So I'm going to get my lemon. This is the piece of lemon. I'm going to grab some scissors really fast. I forgot to grab those out. Hopefully. So I'm going to take my heat bond, and I'm just going to rough cut this out. Close to the edge, but not on the edge. So it's just like that. And then, so the bigger part we're going to do in white, remember, so I don't rough cut that. That goes on a different color. And then I'll rough cut. This stuff is so fun.
Pat wants to know if you got the clear cutting mats for the Caterpillar.
I think that we are still waiting on those, but don't give up on us. We will definitely get the, you're talking about the glass ones, right? The glass cutting mat. All right, so with heat and bond, you're going to iron the rough part of the heat and bond to the wrong side of your fabric. So I'm going to take it back to the iron. And I will go as close to each other as possible. I always conserve, but then at the end, if I have extras, I always throw it away, but it's okay. I didn't say that, right?
Nope.
Okay, so I'm going to take it to the iron, and I will just press it for maybe just enough for it to adhere, because we're going to go ahead and I don't want to do it too long because you don't want to ruin the adhesive that's on that. Okay, so once I have that on, and I will do this second piece on white. So I'll just take this over and
you want me to do that?
Yeah,
okay.
That would be awesome. So now I can go to, and I will cut directly on the line for this part. So I'll cut all of the pieces out. And I would do this all, some people like to do it one at a time. You can do them all at once. You can put them in a little baggie and save them for another
pair of scissors.
Another day. So I'm going to just cut out. And remember, I'm doing 2 of those because there's one on the hot pad. All right. So now that I've got that cut, I have my pieces ready to go. And now when I'm ready to put it on my towel, I'll lay my towel out. Okay, I'm going to put this cute, I'm going to take the paper off, so then it will expose. This is the part that always
takes that second.
I just need to roll it, and then there we go. Then you'll pull that off, and you'll see that the part, you can see the adhesive over here because it's nice and shiny. And that's the part that you will lay down on your fabric and position it wherever you can have it going this direction. And if before you do that, what you'll want to do is you're going to want, there's a little piece of rickrack, and that you're going to layer it. So you want to tuck your rickrack underneath.
Yep.
before you sew it. And then you're going to put the little flower on it. Then you'll just go ahead and you can take it and do this at your iron, lay all the pieces on, and then go ahead and iron it all on together. So here's our little wedge. I did cut out my little wedge, did I not? Okay, see, this is why. Oh, I have it in my hand. Okay, yeah, we're having a good day. So the yellow will go on top. I'm still missing a little piece. The bigger piece, I didn't trace it.
No.
So the bigger wedge, you will lay on top, and I'll get it all laid on here, and then I'll press it all at once. And then afterwards, you can do a couple different ways. You can do a regular blanket stitch on your, if you have a blanket stitch on your machine.
Yep.
You can do it with whatever color you would like. We have done ours with white. I'll bring that over. And we've done a blanket stitch all the way around the outside. We even put little wedges on in the center. Can you see that? Little wedges.
Cute.
On the lemon slice.
Very cute.
Yeah. So you could also, if you don't have a blanket stitch on your machine, you could do a raw edge, and that would just be a straight stitch.
Mm-hmm.
If you wanted to do a straight stitch, you could do a little zigzag. A little zigzag would be darling too. So all kinds of different things. How do you do the rickrack, Judy? What we did is we just laid it on there, and then we just did a straight stitch to tack it down. You could glue it if you wanted to glue it, but I think it will hold better, especially on a kitchen towel. I would probably just do a straight stitch to tack it down. But I tucked the raw edge underneath, right underneath here, so that the raw edge you won't have any raw edges underneath. So isn't that really fun?
Very cute.
Yes, the one who, Cheryl, that you were right. The one who Wonder Citrus Slice would be really cute too.
Would.
That would be darling on this to do as a set. I think that would be darling. So this is a great way to give a gift to someone. Isn't that just darling?
It is.
And I love how you put this band on the bottom of it. And it was really quite easy, and it didn't take a whole lot of time. So any questions about what we were talking about today? Oh, the cutting mat without the grid. Pat, we can look into that. You can call customer care, and we'll try and see if we can figure that out for you. So, all right. Well, hopefully everyone understood what
you made it very easy to understand.
All right. Well, I hope I explained that well. So enough so that if you do have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. But I'm excited for you to get your kitchen towel set, and you can also do the embroidery version. This is the regular, just applique version. So, all right, well, that is our kitchen towels for the 24th. We still do have a few left. So we would love to send those to you.
Oh, absolutely.
1 or 2 or whatever, because when they're gone, we don't have any more.
No.
So I would take advantage. Yes, Heidi, it is a clean cut look to the towel, and it looks nice. So when you wash it, you launder it, it will stay that well. So great. Good. I'm so glad. Some of you already have ship notices that
love it.
They're going out. So it's good.
All right. Busy.
Well, you know what today is, right? Today is Comment Sold. I know what today is.
She knows.
So tonight, yes, we will have Comment Sold tonight at 6:30 Mountain Standard Time. 7:30 Central and 8:30 Pacific. Did I do that right? Eastern.
Pacific would be
when it is at 5:30. Okay,
yes.
I want to make sure. I know. Wherever we are we would love to have you join. We have a great show tonight, and just know that Chris and Allison won't be here, so just be patient with those that you see behind the camera tonight, aka Jackie and Crystal, and maybe some other people. But it will be really fun to be with you tonight. But we do also have some sneak peeks for you today of what's going to happen. This cute quilt behind us, isn't this the cutest? This
I absolutely love the fabric.
I know. This is called the Porch Party Quilt. And I've got my little basket of goodies that we can show. So this is really, really cute. This is a 66 by 66 quilt pattern. And here is the cute kit. Look at this. Look at these fabrics. I don't know if it's hard to really, you can see it better on the quilt itself. I love the fabrics. It's so cute. So you get the fabrics, you get the pattern, and you get enough to do the front and the binding. And so isn't that just adorable?
It is.
It's called
Put it near the needle on the sewing machine.
Near the needle. There we go. Look at those yummy fabrics. I love those colors. Isn't that just sweet? And it looks like it works up really quickly. It looks like half square triangles and making it look like a pinwheel. But aren't those fabrics just darling?
Oh, it's so springy. It's just exciting.
Yes. So this is really, really cute. So this will be on tonight. And then we have some other fun things. We have this cute basket that I brought over. This is called Olivia's basket. And we're going to have it. It has some strawberries on it. We're going to offer it in 2 different patterns or styles. There's a pumpkin and then there's a strawberry. This one is the strawberry, of course.
So cute.
Isn't that cute?
Yes.
All fun things you can hide in there. For toys, you can put your fabric, scraps, you can put all kinds of stuff in here. And it's so cute. This is called Olivia's basket. We'll have the 2 fabric kits. Plus, if you want to purchase the pattern, we'll have the pattern for sale as well. So that's something to look forward to as well.
Oh, yes.
Yes. And then this is one of my favorite. Let's show this dainty date. This one over here, this table runner is really cute. This is a table runner. This is called Dainty Darling Table Runner. Do you want to hold that with me? Dainty Darling. Oh my goodness, I can't say that very good. Dainty Darling. There we go. That is, better start practicing that for tonight.
Isn't
really
that
cute? This table runner, it is a 22.5 by 62.5. But isn't that cute too? And I love the fabrics.
I do too.
On here as well. So it has some fruit, some roses, and it's a really nice color.
It is.
So that's another thing that's really fun that's going to be on tonight too. I'm doing all the talking, Terrellee.
I know.
What's the deal?
I told you, it's the Jackie show.
Do you want to talk about the next one?
The bags?
That's in the bags. Because Terrellee is in charge of cutting all these kits, and her and her team do a fabulous job at cutting all of the kits.
These were panels.
Yes.
And let me tell you, to cut panels is fun.
Yes.
Because you can't layer, you have to cut each one.
Yeah.
These are adorable.
This is Minky Kim's new Bloomberry zipper pouch panel. And you not only get the panel, but you also get a package of zippers that match.
Yes.
Now, if you're a follower of Minky Kim, it will be a slightly different zipper than the ones that we're selling with it. But aren't they just cute? They're the double zipper. So you can open, this is what I love, is that you get to open them from both sides. So this one is really cute. Look how cute the inside is on that one.
And this one, handmade with love.
Oh, isn't that sweet?
It is. It's just very cute.
Has a little girl. This one has a strawberry. Hunter, I'm going to put this over by so you can kind of see.
Yes.
It says handmade. And then on the other side, look how cute the strawberry.
Aww.
It's a kind of a little strawberry.
Show them that one.
And then this one is darling too. It has the little girl on it that says handmade with love. And then there's the back side of her as well with the cute. I mean, this is not binding. This is part of the panel.
Right.
And so it works up really nice. So you get everything you need to make these fun zipper pouches.
Yep.
So you can quilt them. You can sew them up. I didn't check to see, are there instructions on the panel? Do you remember?
I'm sure there is.
Most of them they do, but yeah, we love Minky Kim too. And so those are her new Bloomberry, and these are darling. And I bet these go really fast.
Oh, they will.
Yes.
So you better
get
that button quick.
Yes. So that is all that we have to give you a little teasers about tonight.
Oh, there's a lot more fun tonight.
Yes, there is. We have a great show tonight. So if you don't have any other questions, then
thank you for joining us today.
Yes. And if you have any pattern, let's see, a question.
The pattern will be
for
available.
The basket. Yes.
It's not included with the kit, so that if you wanted both kits, you didn't have to buy 2 patterns.
Yeah. So you purchase the pattern and then you buy the kit separate.
Correct.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So there you go.
All right.
The name of the basket is Olivia's Basket. And we'll have the 2 different colorways. We'll have the strawberry and the pumpkin.
Yes.
So
very, very cute.
Okay. It was a pleasure being with you today.
Thank you.
Hopefully that you learned something. Hopefully that we let you gave you a smile, maybe a little heartwarming thing to be grateful. And thanks, Terrellee.
Crystal wants to know if you will demo the hot pad at some time.
At some time, possibly, yes. I just couldn't. Oh, your sister?
That is my sister.
Okay, well, maybe you can do it and you can demo
I'll teach you, Crystal.
There you go. Yeah, so that's fun. All right, do we know what the fabric line is for the quilt kit?
I do not. It was some long name, I'll tell you that.
Let's just
let's
pull
open
out. Let's see if we can see it on the end of. Oh, I always hate. All right, here we go. It's Here's My Summer House by Moda.
Guess it was
It's by Bunny Hill Designs.
It's really cute.
My Summer House by Bunny Hill. So, yeah. So it's darling. I mean, look how cute that is, just coming out of the package. That is such a sweet fabric.
I don't know about you, but I love doing pinwheels.
Oh, pinwheels are my favorite.
They're my favorite.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, thanks again for being with us. Hope to see you tonight. And it was great to see all of you today. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay. Have a great one.
Bye.
See ya.